What's up, everybody? I have a Marvel haul that I want to share with you all here, and I'm saying just a Marvel haul, not a Marvel Funko haul, because I do have two items here that are not from Funko that I will get to. But I'm going to kick things off here with the latest Marvel Collector Core box. This one focusing on the Disney Plus series. So you see on the top here, okay, they have Moon Knight, She-Hulk, I Am Groot, Miss Marvel, Hawkeye, and I did share on in Funko News basically the items that are in this box, and I think they actually do represent, you know, all those series there. I did go ahead and cut the tape. Let's go ahead and get into it. So yeah, if you follow Funko News or, you know, just follow a lot of Funko, you know, channels and stuff like that, you're probably not going to be surprised by anything in this box. First of all, we do have this Groot pin, which I actually do like. We got Groot there leaning back on the Walkman. Yeah, so that is a pretty cool pin. I still got a lot of pins just kind of sitting around. I haven't really put them together anywhere just yet. That's something I'll try to get to eventually. With Miss Marvel, we just have here this decal here in New Jersey, Avenger Con, New Jersey Avenger Con, which is a reference, of course, to I think it was the very first episode, if I'm not mistaken, that she actually went to that event, that convention. So that's a pretty cool item there, even though it would have been nice to get something more substantial from the series, but Funko has actually already done a lot with Miss Marvel, so I'm not too mad at that there. Then of course we do have the t-shirt here, which I really want to get a good look at because it's kind of hard to tell what it looked like from the images that were being shared on social media. And I tend to like the t-shirts that come in the Collector Core boxes. They are pretty good quality, usually have a nice design. Okay, so yeah, this is based on Rogers the Musical, and this was featured in the Hawkeye series, which I think is an underappreciated series. I really did enjoy the Hawkeye series. I think it was like, what, maybe 6 episodes or so, so it's kind of a quick watch to get through now. You know, if you decide to binge it, I think it's worth checking out. And I was really surprised by how much effort they actually put into this, you know, Rogers the Musical. I mean, they actually do have a full musical number. I can't remember which episode it's in. Maybe it's the last one. I don't remember for sure, but it's in there and it's pretty impressive. And I think in, if I'm not mistaken, I think in one of the Disney parks, they have Rogers the Musical represented in some way. You know, somebody can fill me in more about that if you know about it in the comments. Let's go ahead and get to the actual pops here. And I did say previously that there's one of these pops I probably will not keep in my collection. So let me get to that one first. I did wrap it in this tissue paper here. I actually am not 100% sure why they do that. Maybe it's to protect the box, you know, keep it from scratches. That could be it, I guess. I don't think it's for a surprise so much. Okay, but we have here this Kevin pop, which does come from the finale of She-Hulk. I'm saying finale because I'd be really surprised if they do another season of that series. It was not, you know, very much liked overall. I enjoyed some elements of it, but yeah, some of it was pretty rough and some of it was pretty cringy as well. So, but yeah, we have the Kevin pop here, which if you've seen the episode, you get the reference and what Kevin is all about there. You know, of course, it's representing Kevin Feige, but yeah, I'm just not too interested in keeping this in the collection. So this one will either get traded out or sold or whatever. You know, I don't see myself hanging on to that. But I did enjoy the Moon Knight series, and I do like the character of Moon Knight, and I think that actor, you know, what's his, Oscar Isaac, I think is the name. I think he did a really solid job with the character, and I really do hope that they follow through with Moon Knight season 2. There's been talk about it. They've even talked about the potential villain, you know, so I don't know. We'll see what happens with Moon Knight, but yeah, I think it is very deserving of a season 2. Kind of hate that these stickers are so big that they're covering up the pop. And I just realized too, so it has the Marvel Collector Core sticker, but then it has an Amazon exclusive glow-in-the-dark sticker. That's interesting. And now the Collector Core box, it actually does come from Amazon. The subscription is with them, but I just don't think I've seen them put their actual sticker like that before here on the box. So maybe they did it this time just because it is glow in the dark and they wanted to point that out. But yeah, look at how much of the pop it covers up. So I'm definitely going to get this out of the box, and I'll try to remember at the end of this video to show you all the glow on it real quick before I wrap things up. And this is not the first glow in the dark Moon Knight. There have been others. They did a glow in the dark for the comic version of Moon Knight, which I do have in my collection. And then even based on the series, there is a glow-in-the-dark Moon Knight where he actually has the hood and mask on. So yeah, this of course is him unmasked and it's glow in the dark. And oh, he's holding just one of the weapons here. I thought he actually had him in both hands, but yeah, he's just holding one of those there. He does have a stand. Let me put him on the stand real quick. Pretty solid looking figure here. I do like the outfit. Yeah, and like I said, I'll try to remember for, to check out the glow on this at the end of the video. Looks like he doesn't want to really stay on his stand. Let me see. Okay, hopefully he'll stay still there for right now. But yeah, that was it for this Marvel Collector Corps box. I think it's solid overall. I did like the pin. The New Jersey Avenger Con decal, it is what it is. It's kind of a throw-in item, but it's alright. I might put that on the binder. Definitely like the t-shirt. I will be wearing the t-shirt. And I like at least one of the pops. I think it's worth it. For me, the Collector Corps has been worth it. Even when the box isn't amazing, it's still, easy to like trade the figures. Usually I keep the t-shirt, so it's just been worth it for me. I'm going to keep things moving here. So I got 2 figures that I had pre-ordered with Entertainment Earth that came in. Well, 2 pops, and one of them here, I'm just now getting a good look at it. This is a really cool pop. So we have here Beta Ray Bill. This is the second Beta Ray Bill that Funko has done. This one, PX Previews exclusive. The first one, I think, was it a Walgreens exclusive? I actually can't remember off the top of my head right now, but I think it might have been with Walgreens. But yeah, this one here looking pretty awesome. I do like the look of Beta Ray Bill. I'd be very surprised if we don't eventually see him in the MCU. I think maybe he even has a chance for the next Thor movie. I think there is, talks right now about another Thor movie being on the way. I know Taika Waititi is out as the director, which I'm actually okay with. I think he just went way too far with the silliness. So I think it is time for a change with Thor. And like I said, we may actually get this character on the big screen, which would be cool. He does come with a stand, even though he has big feet, kind of, but I think it's because the head sculpt is got so much going on there. But yeah, he looks really awesome. Check out the helmet, and yeah, this is a big head sculpt going on there with a lot of detail. So yeah, I think that's why he actually does have a stand. But yeah, pretty cool looking figure. Love the outfit going on there, and the actual lightning effect around the hammer, which I don't know what hammer he wields. Pretty sure it's not actual Mjolnir, because I know he and Thor have been active at the same time. So I'm not sure what hammer he actually wields. Somebody could let me know about that in the comments if you're familiar with it. But yeah, very happy with this pop. It looks awesome, and it arrived in great condition. Now, the other pop I have here did not arrive in good condition. It took a hard hit during shipping, and it really wrecked this box. I'll show you. So we have here the Entertainment Earth exclusive Shadowland Daredevil. And you all, I'm not putting this on Entertainment Earth because I could probably count on one hand, how many times I've actually received something damaged from them. I think they do fine with, preparing boxes to be shipped out, but things happen along the way. So yeah, this box took a very hard hit. So you see, it's all crinkled up here in this corner, huge crease coming down there. And then it's worse down here in this corner. Look at that, how badly that is bent up. And a rip over here. So like this box just really got trashed. And like I said, the actual box, like I could tell something just like slammed against it, or I don't think anything was placed on top. I think like something was really hard, like hardly slapped against it, slammed against it. So yeah, this arrived terrible condition. I don't know if it's serious enough to actually get another one of these for just for the sake of the box. I think I'm fine with actually just taking this out of box and leaving the figure out of box, but it is a shame that it arrived with so much damage. And I will say real quick, I get a lot of people sometimes asking me about can I trust this company with shipping, and I think a lot of people just tend to forget that it doesn't matter how well a company boxes things up. And like I said, I haven't had very many issues with Entertainment Earth, but things can happen during shipping. So, some people are stressing over the actual company, but you need to think about, UPS, Postal Service, FedEx, are they taking care of the boxes as well as they can? Because that's when things really can get damaged. But yeah, this is a very cool looking pop. I never read the storyline that Shadowland, I didn't read all about that or whatever, but yeah, I really like the look of this figure here. And I'm happy with us getting more awesome looking Daredevil figures. So this suit is really cool looking here. It actually would be nice to see this in live action at some point. You know, him in a black suit with the red. It's just so nice looking. So yeah, I'm not mad at all about actually leaving this figure out of box. But yeah, it would have been nice to get it in a good condition box. But like I said, I just don't think it's serious enough to get another one just for the sake of a pristine box. I've said it before, more and more I'm actually taking some of my figures out of box and just leaving them that way. I'm okay with that, you know, as long as it's not something that's really going to be like high value. Now I did get another figure in from Entertainment Earth, and this was a pre-order, and like I said, you know, I got something here from a different company. So this is actually a Dstage figure. It is the Infinity Saga Ant-Man, which has some nice detailing to it, and it's actually, you know, all wrapped in plastic here. There you kind of get a look at it, and I will get a better look at it because I am going to take this out of box, of course. You see the back there. I just thought this was a really cool looking item, and I'm a big fan of Ant-Man, you know, and just the Infinity Saga in general I'm a fan of, so I thought this was pretty cool. And of course we do have Spider-Man and War Machine there as well. So yeah, really been looking forward to receiving this item. I gotta say real quick before I get into this that Dstage, they might want to consider changing their packaging up some though, because I mean there's just so much empty space in here. It feels a little bit wasteful to me, and also it kind of obscures the figure some as well. I mean, I know there's pictures on the side, but yeah, I just feel like they're doing a lot with the packaging, maybe more than they need to do. Even Funko does this sometimes. They'll have boxes that are way bigger than they need to be for the figure, and like I said, it just feels a little bit wasteful. But I will go ahead and get this out. We will take a closer look at it. I wasn't really sure like what the scale of this would be, you know, once I received it, but yeah, it actually doesn't stand much taller than, you know, the Pops back there. That kind of surprised me. I guess I thought it might be a little bit larger, but I'm not upset about the size of it. I think it does look very cool. I really do like that it has the Infinity Saga sign here up front. The Ant-Man definitely looks on point there. Of course, you see Spider-Man there up on his head, and he's grabbing hold of War Machine, which the War Machine figure actually can come loose. It's a separate, you know, separate figure, but I'm just going to leave it there in the hand. I love too the detailing here on the base. Of course, we got the airport tower back there, you know, helps to give a sense of scale. We got the boxes and the little traffic cones down there, the little truck here on this side. All of this, you know, again, helping to give a sense of scale with it, which if I didn't have these pops in the background, I guess you would even get a better sense of scale with this particular figure here. But this is pretty cool. I am very much happy with this. I don't have a lot of Dstage, you know, figures in my collection, but this is one that I'm really glad that I did go ahead and pre-order. Glad that I got this in. Yeah, definitely let me know your thoughts about that there. And then, you know, this was not planned at all. My friend Robert Kinzel, he actually decided to send me something a little early for Christmas, which I really do appreciate that. He actually sent me two items. One is not a collectible, so I'm not going to share that. But he did send me a collectible, and it just happened to be a Dstage as well. So we are going to go ahead and take a look at this here. I just realized that the one he sent caught some damage too. The plastic is cracked here on the side, and I could just feel though from the way this box is put together that that could easily happen, you know, if something were to bump up against it. So, but I'm not mad about that at all. This one is says here 2021 Beast Kingdom exclusive. Beast Kingdom, yeah, that's the company behind this. But I mean, even though it has an exclusive sticker on it, I'm not worried about that. I would not keep any of these Dstages actually in their box. And this box here, you know, just giving you a quick look at it, it does kind of have a silhouette there of the figure on the side, which is cool. And you can probably already see kind of what is going on with the figure, but I'm going to get it out. And it does say here Spider-Man, Maximum, Venom. So kind of alright looking box there, but like I said, I'm not mad at all about the crack there on the side, because I want to actually look at, you know, the actual figure itself. I did go ahead and cut the tape off of it so I can get this out quickly for you all. We'll take a closer look at it. And actually just realized on the back they don't show the other ones from this series. I think they did at least 3 of these. I think it's 3 or 4. Okay, but yeah, this one here, so we have a Venomized Iron Man, which looks really cool. I really love these translucent pieces here, you know, the light coming through there makes it look really awesome. And I'm of course a big Iron Man fan, and I even like here how the white, you know, the symbiote type mask is coming up there, really cool looking. I don't think I've seen this blue going on so much with Venomized figures before, but it works really well. And I like down here, you know, the base having the symbiote wrapping around here, you know, different pieces also. And even these like really sharp look like pieces back here. Very cool. And you see this is acting as a stand to help hold them up, but the way they did it, so much detail to it. And then at the bottom there, Spider-Man Maximum, Venom as well. Like that detailing with it. See the base there, Dstage, Beast Kingdom logo again, and the Marvel logo, of course. This is very cool. But I know that they did there's a group one like this, and there's also Spider-Man. I think it's Spider-Man, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember if there was a fourth or not. But the other ones, they look pretty awesome as well. These are pretty easy to track down if you you know, have any interest in them. But man, this has so much detail. This is very cool, and I definitely appreciate, you know, Robert sending this my way. Really awesome gift there. Yeah, that is so cool looking. And it's interesting, you see that this stands taller than the figure over here. So, I don't know, with the Ant-Man, you all let me know what you think about it. Do you think that Ant-Man is fine as is, or do you think they should have sized it up some? Of course, if they size it up though, of course that, you know, is going to affect the price. So, maybe they wanted to keep it down to a certain budget, you know, price, whatever. But yeah, just let me know your thoughts about it. I'm happy with both of these though. I really think they look awesome. This Iron Man figure, I was looking at the base, that's why I said Spider-Man. But this Iron Man here that's Venomized, I'm going to see if I can find some space for it with my actual Venom collection over there. I should be able to work this in. And yeah, this is really awesome looking here. Yeah, definitely let me know your thoughts though about these D-Stage figures. What do you think about those? And yeah, didn't forget, let's take a look at the glow on Moon Knight here. I could be wrong, but all I see charging right now in the eyes, maybe the symbol on his chest, and like I see little spots on his legs as well that might be charging. I can't tell if the full outfit is actually charging though. If it is just the eyes, that'll be a little bit disappointing, but I guess not too much of a big deal. I'm still going to keep this figure regardless, because like I said, I do like Moon Knight. I do like the actor, you know, that played the role. So yeah, we'll see what happens with it here. I'm really wondering if Moon Knight is going to appear on the big screen. There's already talks about with the Blade movie, another hero. I'm not going to spoil it in case anybody's trying to duck spoilers for the MCU, but I mean, we'll probably see it eventually, but I'm just going to say that for right now. I'm not going to say anything about it, but it seems like there may be another superhero in the Blade movie. I think Moon Knight could fit in there as well, but no, I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. It would be interesting though to see some Marvel characters that are kind of based around, you know, the supernatural and things like that, kind of joining up together, you know, like a Midnight Suns type movie. You know, we'll see what happens though, or Darkstalkers or something along those lines, but we'll see. But yeah, let's go ahead and check and see what this glow looks like here. Wow, it is just the eyes. That's it. There is nothing on the outfit glowing, at least not from what I see. Gonna hold it up here. I'll charge it one more time. We'll take a look. And y'all, charging it really should not take too long. A couple of seconds really should be enough. Somebody asked about that recently in the comments. If you have a good light, like a black light to, you know, charge up your figures, should not take too long to charge it up for the glow. So let's check one more time. Y'all, it is straight up just the eyes. So yeah, that's a little disappointing there, but it, you know, it is what it is. I'm still happy with the figure. Let me know what you think about the figures that I got in this video, and you know, let me know also from Funko, as far as Marvel is concerned, what else would you like to see? There have been some interesting designs for characters recently in comics that I think Funko could, you know, play off of. Like for example, there was a Wolverine that became like a Ghost Rider, basically. I can't think of the name off the top of my head, but that would make for an interesting figure. So yeah, just let me know your thoughts about what else Funko could do related to Marvel. Thank you all so much for taking the time to check this out, and again, thank you to Robert for being so nice and sending, you know, early Christmas gifts my way. I will talk to you all again real soon.